Welcome to yet another edition of the Real Caribbean Gold Show on this 17th day of August 2025. We hope you are well, wherever you dwell, on the World Wide Web and throughout the world. 2 hours of golden Caribbean music now will follow. I hope to stay with us for the entire 2 hours, if not for just a little while. I'm Jeff De Admiral Hinds, and we are Unity Live Radio. Let's get things moving.
Would you like to rock it with me?
Well, would you? I want you to rock it with us all evening, all morning,
Would you like to rock it with me?
wherever you dwell on the World Wide Web.
Would you like to jump in with me, honey?
Here's Dennis Williams, the late great merchant. Rocket 1985 was the year.
Music jamming hard in the party. People so nice in their body. And there she was standing in a corner, looking so sweet and without a partner. So I bent over, I spoke to her, she smiled, and I
Dennis Williams, the late great merchant, and every time I play that tune, they always come on to me and say, we got to play our theme tune. Well, one of our theme tunes here on the Real Caribbean Gold Show is also by Dennis Williams, the late great merchant, and I used to start the show with this quite often years ago, but I changed a bit, but let's hear it again, because it actually says a lot about the show, the Real Caribbean Gold Show, and this tune is the Caribbean Connection. Dennis Williams, the late great merchant, 1985 was the year. Check him out.
Let's have a party. A Caribbean party. The entire region together in one big splash down fiesta.
A Caribbean connection, a regional vibration.
I say we jamming to the songs of the Caribbean. We grooving to calypso and steel band. This jamboree Irie is one love, so feel free. For we are the people of the Caribbean, showing that we don't want no basin plan.
A Caribbean connection, a regional vibration.
I say we jamming to the songs of the Caribbean. We grooving to calypso and steel band. Getting together, so should every leader. For we are one people, one destination. So let us move on without hesitation.
A Caribbean connection, a regional vibration.
I say we jamming to the songs of the Caribbean. We grooving to calypso and steel band.
Yes, The Merchant with the Caribbean Connection. Before that, we had Rocket, also by The Merchant. 1985 was the year, bringing us now to 9:13 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. That's 4:13 in the Eastern Caribbean. How's your week been? I hope you're well. The weather's been pretty good here in the UK. I'd like to shout out all my people in the Caribbean, all the people in America, Canada, Singapore, Australia, and in Europe who listen to Unity Live Radio, and those who particularly listen to the Real Caribbean Gold Show each and every Sunday. And thank you all who come into the chat room. I'm actually going to shout you all out as the evening goes on. But it's quite humbling actually when you go around other places outside of Reading, of course, and people say to me, "Oh, I listen to the Real Caribbean Gold Show." I'm quite shocked sometimes, quite humbled by it, But it's nice to know that the message is getting around, and we're keeping this music alive on Unity Live Radio here, broadcasting on Facebook and YouTube respectively, so that people know who sang these songs, when they sang these songs, and to actually appreciate the impact they've had on world music, as did this tune. Dandy Livingston, 1972, something called Big City.
Big city, bright lights, sure looks pretty. Big city, night times, groovy people, taxi cabs and private cars to take you near, to take you far. Doing big city, this is your restaurants and coffee bars, the chestnut man, hot dog stalls. Doing big city, this is all. Big city, bright lights, sure looks pretty. Big city, night times, groovy people, discotheques and smoky places, the bowling set with painted faces. Doing big city, this is your. The pusher looking for the taker, the receiver searching for the giver. Doing big city, this is all. Take your time, it's early yet. Drink your wine, smoke cigarettes. Doing big city, this is home. The band is coming on again. Chances are you won't forget. Doing big city, this is us. Big city, bright lights, sure looks pretty. Big city, night times, groovy people. Big city, with the shopping, bright lights.
Yes, Dandy Livingston. I'm sure that tune actually entered the UK charts all those years ago in the early 70s, and I did several tunes, of course. Yes, the early reggae that made such a big impression on the folks here in the UK. And of course, some of the early tunes were covers, as is this one from David Isaacs when he covers Stevie Wonder's classic. He did this one in 1969. The original, I think, was done in 1968. Place in the Sun, David Isaacs version.
Like a long, lonely street, I keep rolling for to breathe. Moving on, like a breath on a tree. I keep reaching to be. Moving on. There's a place in the sun where there's hope for everyone. Where my poor restless heart
Chasing the Sun, David Isaacs, 1969. He did his version of the Stevie Wonder classic, and that was one on one of those Tighten Up LPs, or a series of LPs, long playing records, if you like, which was so significant and so important at that time. And there were several volumes of them, and they all had some classics on them, many of which I play here on the Real Caribbean Gold Show each and every week. How has your week been? It's been quite a busy week here, down here in Reading and Berkshire. Lots of things happening. Some things not so nice, of course. We had a couple of homegoing services. I'm going to shout out persons who I believe are, well, perhaps getting over bereavement at this particular moment in time, which is always very difficult. But we like to sort of remember our community near, far, and wide here on Unity Live Radio. And it is Sunday. And on Sunday, I like to hear this tune, one of the first tunes that I ever fell in love with, really, when my uncle brought it and gave it to me when I was probably about maybe 3 or 4. It was Prince Buster. Yes, and Prince Buster sang this tune in 1963. That's not when he gave it to me, by the way, but it was around that time, a few years later. But this is Prince Buster with a tune called God's Son, 1963.
God's son, take heed to the laws of thy father, as Moses did in the days of old. Honor thy mother and thy father, when your days will be long upon this land. Thou shalt not kill, neither shalt thou steal. Thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's house, nor his wife, nor his house, or his house. Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord God in vain. On the 6th day shalt thou work. Please keep the seventh holy. Thou shalt not have no other gods before him. And mercy will come to them that love him. Don't bow down thyself to any other God, 'cause my God is a jealous, jealous God.
Yes, God's Son by Prince Buster, 1963. A classic of classics here. I love to play that one so often on the Real Caribbean Gold Show. I like to shout out some people who I know are listening. I can't tell who's actually listening. I can't tell everybody, but I can tell some. And there's some people who listen quite regularly. I'd like to shout out the Cudjoe family, Gail and Ben and family, both here in Reading, both here in the UK, and both the family in Australia who listens to the Real Caribbean Gold Show. I hope you both are well. I hope the whole family is doing good and enjoying whatever you're doing, of course. Enjoying listening to the Real Caribbean Gold Show. And also I can see one of my I think this is one of my primary school mates or colleagues, mates, but whatever. Andy Headley. I hope you're well, Andy. I hope you're doing good as you normally are. And good to hear you listening to the Real Caribbean Gold Show to see. And my good mate, Nyasha Brown. Hi. How you doing? I hope everything went well on Thursday. I'm sure it did. I've got apologies to give to you, but I'm going to apologize properly because some circumstances came up on Thursday which meant that the Admiral had to be elsewhere, unplanned. But I still want to see your wonderful book and get one so I can read it in privacy and take my time to read it, because books tend to make me take a long time to read them. But I just try to digest them totally. So I'll be in contact with you, Nyasha. Hope you are well and enjoying life generally. The Real Caribbean Gold Show. Let's take a trip over to Antigua. Yes. Satan Coming Down is the name of the tune. King Swallow, 1984. Satan Coming Down. Yes, King Swallow doing Satan Coming Down 1985, and that would have been a big hit in Antigua and throughout the Caribbean. So what would happen then is that the steel bands of the region would play that tune in their own arrangement. And in Antigua, some years later, the Hell's Gate Steel Band played an arrangement of Swallow's Satan Coming Down. Let's take it in, because Carnival is next week. let's get in the mood. Here's some pan. This is Satan Coming Down, played by the Hell's Gate Steel Band. Hell's Gate Steel Band out of Antigua, playing Swallows, King Swallows, 1984 tune, Satan Coming Down. Hell's Gate is, of course, a steel band that's been around since, I think, just after the Second World War. Yeah, so Antigua is a place that really has a very thriving steel band industry and always did. And that tune puts you in the mood for Notting Hill Carnival next week, because this time next week now, wow, where will I be? Well, I know on Thursday of next week we have Calypso in the Tabernacle, Calypso evening, and also on Friday. Then on Saturday we have the Panorama, it's the steel band competition, which will be taking place at Horniman Park on Saturday. Yep, that's Saturday the 23rd. Yep, Saturday the 23rd. And then we go into Carnival Carnival Sunday, whereby myself and several other Calypsonian and soca artists will be taking part on the Power Square live stage, both on Carnival Sunday and Monday between 1 and 2 p.m. in the afternoon, yeah. Between 1 and 2 p.m. on Sunday and on Monday. So we should be doing a 1 hour spot on the live stage so that people will remember what's the real music, the first music of Carnival. Remember that? The Calypso, the soca, the steel band. That's the first music of Carnival. Everything else is very much welcome. But we are the foundation. As they say, the time is now 9:41 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. That's 4:41 in the Eastern Caribbean, and we're keeping it golden. Let me just shout out a few people who have actually come in and who are listening. I know who they're listening. Julia Titus, oh my talented sister. I hope you're well and enjoying. I'm sure you'll enjoy some of these tunes because I think you probably sang a few of them in your time. Leslie Small of the Flash Vintage. Always a pleasure to have your company, sir. Monica Homer, how are you doing, my madam? I know your dad was a avid steel band player, and you would have probably enjoyed hearing that pan again. After after I said about Carnival and pan and its brotherhood, if you like. Yes, Unity Live Radio, the Real Caribbean Gold Show. Every tune is a classic. Let's take in something from the late great John Holt. Where You to the Ball. 1970 was the year.
I'm gonna wear you to the ball tonight. Put on your best dress tonight. I'm gonna follow you till broad daylight. Be on your best shape tonight. Though you don't suit those other guys, you suit me alright. Though you don't suit those other guys, you suit me fine. I'm gonna make you the talk all the time. No one push you around. I'm gonna make you the talk all the time. No use wearing a frown. Though those other guys, they put you down. I'm gonna let you wear my crown. Though those other guys, they put me down. You wear my crown. Don't suit those other guys. You suit me alright. No, you don't suit those other guys. You suit me fine. I'm gonna wear you to the ball tonight. Put on your best dress tonight. I'm gonna follow you till it's broad daylight. Be on your best shape tonight. I'm gonna wear you to the ball tonight. Put on your best dress tonight.
Yes, John Holt, the young John Holt, in the days when he was the lead singer for a group called the Paragons. Yes, John Hood made so many classics. It's very difficult to play just one. You have to play at least two in a row. It's something called Talking Now. Done as only John Hood could do. Talking Love, John Hood, two in a row from the late great man. First of all, we had Wear You to the Ball from 1970 when he was the lead singer in a group called the Paragons, and then we had Talking Love. I think he did that when he had become a solo artist, but whenever he did it as only he could do it indeed. At 9:48 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. That is 4:48 in the Eastern Caribbean. I'd like to shout out a few other people who are listening. Jenny Maitland, my good spar. How you doing, Jenny? Hope you're well and enjoying the Real Caribbean Gold Show. And D. Wise, Dennis the Great Man. I hope you're well and enjoying the sounds of the Caribbean. And give my regards to the mighty Slammer. You know who he is. You introduced him to me at the gig yesterday evening. A good guy with a great sobriquet, if I may say so. Unity Live Radio, the Real Caribbean Gold Show. Every tune is a classic. The Twinkle Brothers did this next tune. 1971 was the year. I Need Someone is the name of the tune.
I want my babe tonight. I want her to love and hold me tight.
I need someone to comfort me. You know the nights are cold, and knowing that I'm alone, I need someone to comfort me. Will someone hear my plea and open unto me? You can call me. I'll be at home. Sitting there all alone, wondering where you gone. That's why I need someone to comfort me. My arms are wide open, so bring your love to me, my darling, so tenderly. I know you may not believe in me, but our love will be for eternity.
Yes, the Twinkle Brothers. I Need Someone. 1971 was the year. It was a double A side actually. The other side was It's Not Who You Know, and I'll play that again sometime. Hopefully not in the too distant future. But we've got so much golden tunes to keep bringing to you, and it is quite interesting that lots of people like these tunes, but never know who sang them at the time. And they didn't know anything that was significant about who produced them, and the year in which they came out, etc., etc. All they know is that they like the tunes. And we endeavor to let you get to not only hear the tune, but to know something about them. Like this next tune here. The Mighty Sparrow did this in 1965, entitled Carnival, right? And we're on the eve of Carnival here in the UK. So for anyone listening to this tune here, listen to the word that Sparrow talks about. Behavior at Carnival. It's important in the Caribbean, and it's important here in the UK. One's behavior at Carnival. This is Carnival, the Mighty Sparrow, 1965 was the year he gave us. Classic.
Oh, let them fight if they want. I am a non-participant. Yeah, after year they rioted. When they both start uniting to go to a nightclub or a dance or any kind of fete is a big chance. You ain't sure to walk out from the place unless I got a stick in your waist. I ain't had no band. I ain't no gang. I ain't want no confusion with no hooligan. My friends are sociable, very, very respectable. And we ain't want no bacchanal for this carnival. So many people are afraid to join in the
for nothing. Something terrible might happen, and then you can't depend on the police. Instead of making arrests, they making peace. So before you end up in casualty, I think you better play your mask like me. I ain't no band, I ain't no gang. Who the hell want confusion with them hooligans? My friends are sociable, very, very respectable people, and we ain't want no bacchanal for this carnival. The word is mosque, according to Hill. Play mosque. Useless fighting don't make sense. I believe in non-violence. Don't let down people just because you want to show them you could break the laws. Have some regard for human life. Don't be too quick to pull your knife. Live and let live, that's what I say. Try as you want, you know crime doesn't pay. I ain't had no band, I ain't in no gang, and me I want no confusion with them hooligan. My friends are sociable and very respectable, and we ain't want no bacchanal for this carnival. Well, sing it if you sing it. Aye, aye, aye. Too many gang wars, too much clash. Too many daggers and cutlash. Too many reach the hospital. Too many people end up in funeral. What is the reason for all this? Cut out this blinking foolishness. Jump in the crowd and play mass. But don't bring no razor and cutlash. Look, I ain't had no band, I ain't no gang. Who the hell want confusion with them hooligan? My friends are sociable, very, very respectable, and we ain't want no bacchanal for this carnival. Well,
Yes, Slinger Francisco, the Mighty Sparrow, with his commentary on Carnival 1965 and what he wanted Carnival 1965 to be like, and warning the youngsters, not only the youngsters of course, warning anybody about their behavior on Carnival Day or Carnival time, because it only takes a little bit of irresponsible behavior to spoil it for quite a lot of people, and it can get quite out of hand. So we're looking forward to a nice, clean, peaceful Carnival next week, a bit along the lines of what Alison Hinds described in 2000 with her tune Carnival Baby. The soca queen, Carnival Baby. Alison Hinds, Carnival Baby. She did that tune in the year 2000. Yes, and of course it was an adaptation of Lord Kitchener's 1982 tune, also entitled Carnival Baby. But Alison Hinds sort of spruced it up a little bit in the early 2000s and made it a hit all over again. We just edged past the hour of 10 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. That's just after 3 minutes past 5 in the Eastern Caribbean. At the top of the show, I mentioned that quite a lot of things have happened in this area in recent times, and not all of them joyous. Of course, we've had quite a few homegoing services, so quite a few families in bereavement, including my own. My cousin, Kurt Corbin, was laid to rest on Thursday afternoon, and his immediate family, of course, are very much in our thoughts. And he had such a wonderful homegoing service. Also, the Parks family also laid this on Godfrey to rest on Friday. And there's been a few before. I'm not going to list out all of them, but there's quite a few people who are in bereavement and in mourning at the particular moment of time. And I just like to take a moment to think of these people and think of those persons who are no longer part of this existence but have gone on to the future existence, and to remember their image and their life with pride, and to cherish just knowing them as human beings. And we like to play this particular tune when we have these kind of thoughts in our mind, and it's a version of Bridge Over Troubled Waters that was done by Jimmy London in 1971. So this is for everybody who's suffering bereavement at the moment, generally have things on their mind that perhaps they want to, maybe cannot share, but would like to have some type of comfort.
When you're weary, feeling small, when tears are in your eyes, I'll dry them all. I'm on your side. Oh, when times get rough and the friends just can't be found, like a bridge over troubled waters, I will lay me down, like a bridge over troubled waters. I will lay me down. Sail on, silver girl. Sail on by. Your time has come to shine. All your dreams are on the way. See how they shine. Oh,
Bridge Over Troubled Waters, Jimmy London's version, which he did in 1971. And those words hopefully are comforting to those persons who are suffering bereavement, as is many people are here in this particular region, and no doubt worldwide. And my family, of course, currently in the same situation. 8 minutes past the hour, 10 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time, that's 8 minutes past 5 in the Eastern Caribbean. Let's think of some truth and rights, yeah? Let's think of some truths and rights. Ernest Wilson did this song in 1978. I always find it quite a wonderful song to listen to. I hope you agree with me. A classic, another classic here on the Real Caribbean Gold Show, if I can get the right button pressed. Here we go.
Where were you when the light went out? Sitting in your rocking chair, taking no time to think about the day that's so clear. There must be a way. Only the truth can justify the day. Yeah.
Yes, Truth and Rights, Ernest Wilson, 1978, a classic there. Can't remember what label it was actually, but I can think of it. I know the label was brown, but I can't quite remember what the wording was, but it was classical all the same. I'd like to shout out everybody who attended Joy's summer event yesterday at the D Space, which is Thurso Close in Tyler's Reading, Berkshire. For those of you far and away, you can't relate to this, but there was an event down there yesterday afternoon, and it was my pleasure to be down there playing some tenor steel pan for the persons attending, and it was a wonderful afternoon, very 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 friendly environment indeed. I'd like to shout out Junior Daniels, one of the DJs, and Greg Rooms, who were also DJs that played a really good variety of music, and in between I played a little bit of pan. And it's always good to work with young people who have such good manners and such well behaved, such well brought up young people, because a lot of people talk about the youngsters in a negative way, but I don't. I think that I always like to be in the company of younger people, because they could teach you something as well, and you never know it all. And yesterday's event was wonderful. Joy always does a really good kitchen, and she had a wonderful turnout yesterday. It was beautiful. And then from there I went on to the Victoria Arms in Mortimer, where I was playing again with in the band, and again met some wonderful people. So it's quite a busy Saturday for myself, but it's so good to be in the music industry, the music business. But not that I'm very I do it mainly in the summer, but the people who are actually famous and all that must be very very taxing. But I was tired yesterday, but just a little bit tired. But it's still good to be in the company of wonderful people, and music brings people together. Having said all that, right, I can't quite remember what the next tune I was going to play. Yes, I do, and I remember. Sweet Soca Man, Timothy Watkin, the Baron, 1988 was the year.
They love to do when I sing them a soca tune. Soca man, I want you to come home with me and sing. I would like you to prove you the soca king. I'm the Baron, they call me the sweet soca man. When I jam you, I know you will understand. All the men in the town want to knock me down. 'Cause they know I'm the king of the soca. Hey, give me. Say they want me to wear a crown for them, but I sing my song just to please all the folks around. They say, honey,
Yes, Timothy Watkin, the Baron of the Trinidad and Tobago, with a big tune from 1988 entitled Soca Man, Sweet Soca Man, as Baron is still known to this day with his unique vocal prowess. It is now 22 minutes past 10. That's 22 minutes past 5 in the Eastern Caribbean. This next tune I'm going to play, The American Way. The Mighty Sparrow did this tune in 1970. I was quite surprised actually when one of my grandchildren actually told me about it. How did he know? Because I told his mother about it many years ago, and it was quite nice that she remembered. And she passed it on. So we like that when we keep the memories of these tunes alive in the family. 1970, The American Way by the Mighty Sparrow. Interesting commentary this.
In America, I attended plenty fairs. Lord, I never see a shy Yankee yet. The kind of thing that I be doing in the middle of the dance hall prove to me they don't care at all. Mary do come to the dance with Tommy, and she making love with John. Vice versa, that's the way they carry on. When a Yankee want to make love, well, he don't care who say. He will hug and kiss and caress in front of anybody. In the subway or in the park, on the buses, daytime or dark, on any sidewalk you can take off. Yankee making love. Well, I really like the way they just have their fun. Most times the odds must be about 6 or 7 to 1. It's unbelievable how they do their thing, and man, they are making jokes. Any number could play, especially when they smoke. And some of them have a different way of enjoying themselves in life. Common thing to see them partying and swapping wives. When a Yankee want to make love, well, he don't care who say. He will hug and kiss and caress in front of anybody. In the subway or in the park, on the buses, daytime or not, on any sidewalk you can pick up. Yankee making love. In a dancing Manhattan Center Saturday night, me and a old Yankee fella nearly getting big fight. He don't want to dance up with the old lady, he want me to substitute, to give him a chance to tangle a little youth. I refuse and he gets so angry, but I didn't give a damn. He telling me how I'm messing up the program. When a Yankee want to make love, when he care who say, he will hug and kiss.
That's the message of Stinger Francisco, 1970. The American Way. Do you agree with Sparrow's commentary there? I wonder. I got lots of American family, they're not quite like that, but I think he's talking about the real Americans, not the Caribbean people who settled in America. But that's 1970, and The American Way by the Mighty Sparrow. I'd like to give a shout out to Linda. Linda, welcome. I know you. I think your name was down the bottom of the list, so just getting on the list of the people that was actually listening, Linda. And Ian Hinds doesn't spell his surname like mine, so he's probably trying to distance himself from me. But Ian, wherever you dwell, I hope you're well, and thank you very much for listening to the Real Caribbean Gold Shows. We keep it golden up until the hour of 11 p.m. UK time, which is 6 o'clock in the Eastern Caribbean. Let's take in another golden tune here. Silhouette is the name of the tune. Dennis Brown. A classic.
Took out walk and past your house late last night. All the shades were pulled and drawn way down tight. From within the dim light rise, the silhouettes on the shade. Oh, what a lovely couple they made. Silhouette, 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 silhouette.
Silhouettes, yes. Dennis Brown, the late great Dennis Emmanuel Brown. He did that version in the late 70s. I think he did that in 77. But as early as 1972, he did another version of Silhouettes, which I find is fascinating recording. If you ever get a chance to go on YouTube, listen to it. I've played it on here a couple of times. I've got to play it again sometime because it was produced in Studio One, in the famous Studio One. Back in 1971, I think it was 71 actually, and it's got a wonderful type of arrangement to it. And that man left so many great tunes. Taken at a very early age, Dennis Brown, a legend of the music world. T.T. Ross, let's take two in a row from a lady who made a big impression here in the 1970s.
The sacrifices we make
No Charge, T.T. Ross, 1975. Interesting lyrics, they're very thought-provoking. No Charge for Real Love. She also did another tune, a version actually, of the standard favorite, Single Person, Single Something.
I'm a single girl, all alone in this great big world. I'm a single girl, and I know all about men and their lives. Nobody loves me, 'cause nobody knows me. Nobody takes the time to go slowly. A sweet loving girl needs a sweet loving man to lean on. I'm a single girl, wondering about 'cause he is passing me by. I'm a single girl, and I know all about men and their lives. Nobody loves me, 'cause nobody knows me. Nobody takes the time to go slowly. Someday I'll find a sweet loving man to lean on. I've got to make my own way. How it feels, what I've got to say. I need a lot of love to get me through the day. I'm a single girl, wondering about 'cause he is passing me by. I'm a single girl, and I know all about men and their lives. Nobody loves me, 'cause nobody knows me. Nobody takes the time to go slowly. A sweet loving girl needs a sweet loving man to lean on. I'm a single girl, wondering about 'cause he is passing me by. I'm a single girl, I get so tired of love letting me down. Nobody loves me, 'cause nobody knows me. Nobody takes the time to go slowly. Someday I'll find a sweet loving man to lean on. A sweet loving girl needs a sweet loving man to lean on. Hey baby, a sweet loving girl needs a sweet loving man to lean on.
That's the message from T.T. Ross. Two in a row from T.T. Ross. First of all, there was No Charge, and then Single Girl, Single Woman, Single Girl. From 1975, both classical, from that fine artist who gave us so many great tunes. I'd like to shout out Chester Springer. Always a pleasure to have your company. I hope you're well and enjoying the sounds of the Caribbean, the real Caribbean Gold Show. 1979 was the year. The name of the tune, Take the Phone Out Me House, Lord Kitchener.
section of this country. Oh, El Volcan, take it on up the house. Take it home, El Volcan, take it on up the house. We them sleeping down on the mountain, and the blasting forth on the tumbling. El Volcan, take it on up the house. It's a long time ago, money sharing. But as man, I didn't say nothing. Now I'm going to open him out. He will come here and take it out and throw it far down the Gulf barrier. Oh, El Volcan, take it on up the house. Take it, El Volcan, take it on up the house. Yeah, and I'm living down on the mountain, and the glass is part of its stuffing. El Volcan, take it on up the house.
Take the phone out the house was the message. Lord Kitchener from the album The Spirit of Carnival 1979. And that subject about actually phone tapping is a big thing now. Actually. Well, it always has been a big thing, but it's recently re-erupted again in Barbados. This time, Kitchener was speaking about it in Trinidad, over 40 years ago, and now it's reared its head again. This time in Barbados, politics, people's phones are private, aren't they? Well, they're supposed to be private, but they're not so private as we know. Sometimes people could hear what you're saying, so have to be careful what you're talking on the phone. It is now 10:43 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. That is 5:43 in the Eastern Caribbean. And we're going up to the hour. Let's take in Audrey Hall's version of Lover's Concerto, which she did in 1969.
How gentle is the rain that falls softly on the meadow. Birds high up in the trees serenade.
Tree with her version of the Lovers Concerto from 1969. Of course, that tune was first made famous by an American group called the Toys back in 1965. But that was the reggae version done in 1969. One of the I think the first track on the album called Red Red Wine, which that's another story which I'll come into sometime in the no doubt distant future. But we're keeping it golden up to the hour. Jackie Opel, 1964. You're No Good was the name of the
No use of you coming on your bended knees. You've done me wrong, and I can hear your plea. You're no good. You're no good. You ain't no good. No good. Man, you hear what I say? You're no good. You try your best to try to cause me strife. I don't like no man who's messing around my life. You're no good. You're no good. You ain't no good. You hear what I say? You no good. Man, you hear what I say? You're no good. There comes a time when you must cry, but you never miss the water.